Okay, you can see that this audio file is audio file number 77, folder 1. It was recorded on the 23rd of October 2015. The month is in the middle, the date's to the right, the year is to the left. It was captured at 3:13 p.m. It's about a minute long. I had my tape recorder in my hand, and I was in the hallway. As a result of the door being open, do you hear any San Diego prosecutors, public defenders saying GangStalk, oh my God, and then a person just saying gang-stalking or GangStalker? I forgot what they say. Now, I was standing outside the door, getting ready to walk back into the room. Now, I want you to listen to this. What I'm going to do is press play concerning this audio file. Alright? Now, when I press play, the green light that is right above the word Sony will turn on. You'll see the green light appear, showing you that this is that audio file dedicated to this date and time. Remember what you're listening for, then I'll explain what it is after I transfer it. Okay? This is a massive video, evidence video, so just watch. Okay? Now, once I press play, in order for you to hear it, I'm going to have to take the speaker of the tape recorder and put it next to the microphone of the video camera, right next to my thumb. Okay? So you'll see that it's the audio file that I'm playing, because once I press play, the green light will appear. As soon as you see that green light appear, you'll also pay attention to what you hear immediately once the green light comes on. That way, when I move the tape recorder away from the actual lens, you'll be able to, in order to put the speaker up next to the microphone, you'll be able to know that it is the absolutely same audio file as well. Okay? Now, I'll explain why they're saying it in a minute. Okay, so what I'm going to do is show you again the date, the year, the time. The month is in the middle, the date's to the right of the month, and the year is to the left of the month. Okay, it's a little bit over a 1-minute audio file. Okay? 3:13 p.m. Now, do you hear these words being said? I'm going to press play now. You'll see the green light come on. Listen to what's being said as soon as I press play, and then I'm going to immediately put the speaker up against the microphone of the video camera. Here I go. Okay, you also just heard a man say, suck my dick. Now, what I'm going to do to show you that this is the audio file is I'm going to do a little bit of proof to you right now. Hold on, I got to readjust the camera in my hand. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. Since this audio file has not reached the end of it, in order to get back to the beginning of it, I got to go back to audio file number 76, and then go back to 77. Okay? So it'll start playing at the beginning. Okay, I'll explain why they're saying it after I transfer the audio from this audio file to the camera. Just trust me on this, okay? Bear with me. Now, you can clearly see that it was made on 10/23/2015 at 3:13 p.m. Now, I'm going to press play, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally turn the tape recorder this way, so you can see that it's the same audio file playing. And then what I'll do is start over and then play it again with the speaker right next to the video mic. Okay, now, so what I'm doing is I'm going to rewind back to 76 and go to 77. Now, when that file stopped, it automatically went to file 78. That's why you've seen it for a second. Okay, now I want you to understand something. What I'm going to do, you're seeing this the same one, you just heard it, you've seen it playing. What I'm going to do now is play it right up next. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit so that none of that background noise is being heard. You're listening for "Oh My God," "GangStalk" being said and repeatedly being said, "Suck My Dick" being said within it, while and then laughing going on before, during, and after it being said. Listen closely. Okay, now, my public defender was sitting right with these people as they were saying these words. Now, as a result of me having to adjust the lens so you could clearly see the date of all this and the future text messages and YouTube video titles that I'm about ready to show you, you might not be able to see me very clearly. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. I'm going to explain to you briefly why they're doing this and how it was done on numerous occasions along many of my routes. Every single day since at least, in reference to saying "GangStalk," "Oh My God," they started saying "Suck My Dick" about 1.5 years ago, maybe 2 years. Now, fellow American citizens, I want you to listen to me. I set up a resting area, okay, off of Gilman Court and Gilman Drive, okay, and in late October 2012. Hold on. Within a week of me moving property there and using that area for a resting area, they had propped up some individuals to hike out about 100 feet away from the spot that I picked. First it was one man, then it was two, then it was those two men, and then their friends coming and visiting them. On a daily basis, they would yell, "GangStalk, oh my God, GangStalk weird, GangStalk crazy, suck my dick." Okay? They would also repeat threats as they would say "GangStalk." Like they would say, "GangStalk, why don't you come and steal her stuff? GangStalk, why don't you call the cops on her?" Now, I made videos about it throughout the entire year of 2013 up until about April of 2014 when they finally decided to get up and move. That occurred within a 1.5 weeks after I bought some walkie-talkies from Radio Shack. Because what I was going to do with the walkie-talkies, see, walkie-talkies are more sensitive. They can pick up what's going on around you in your environment further away than a tape recorder can. So what I was going to do with the one walkie-talkie was I wrapped a rubber band around the handle of it, which then enables for you to speak in the walkie-talkie. You know, the little button that you press in order to speak into the walkie-talkie, that enables you to talk, so the other walkie-talkie, the person that would be hearing you, like say if you got two people, okay, well, you know how walkie-talkies operate. One is given to one person, one's given to another. You talking to the one by pressing the button, talking into it, the other person that has the other one can hear what you're saying, and vice versa. He can talk into his, and you can hear what he's saying. So what I did with these walkie-talkies that I bought at Radio Shack was I took the one that you would talk into and I wrapped a rubber band around the button that you would press if you were talking into it. And what I did was, I did this so I could then, once the rubber band was wrapped around the button that you would press in order to speak into it, I wrapped the rubber band around that button and then placed it at the area so it could pick up these individuals saying these words, while the other walkie-talkie was placed next to a tape recorder. And they knew why I bought it, because these same exact words and phrases were caught being said around me in Radio Shack. That Radio Shack is now closed. It was in the plaza that is, in the same plaza that the CVS and Whole Foods Market, Pete's Coffee Shop is at, off of La Jolla Village Square Drive. I got the audio files to prove it. Now just bear with me. Now, within a week and a half of me buying those walkie-talkies, that group of men that they had propped up to harass me at that area started moving out. I'll get back to them in a couple minutes. Now just bear with me. YouTube videos are all over the internet. So go to Google and type in, at Google, the following name of these YouTube channels. Each time I hold up my finger, I will start to say a new YouTube channel. Each time I take it down, that means that that YouTube channel has been stated. Okay, you ready? Exposing San Diego. Exposing SDPD. Exposing SDPD1. Exposing SDPD2. Exposing SDPD3. Exposing Police 1, and that's with the number 1, not O-N-E. Let's see what else. You can also go to the YouTube video Assault MTS. Gang Stalking Activist. Let's see what else. I think that's enough for now. Okay. And the reason why I'm bringing up all these different YouTube channel names is because when you type those names in at Google, you should then be able to bring up some YouTube videos that are dedicated to each YouTube channel. Once you bring up the YouTube channels, you can then go within the channels and look at the YouTube videos, especially the ones that are dedicated from October 2012 up until November of 2014. Okay. And you will see that I was posting videos all over the internet concerning what I was putting up with at that area that I referred to in the videos as GILL ×2, I'm a woman, not a man, HA location. Now the reason why I brought all that up is because I was also stating in these videos that I was making every single day at that location. I was also stating that those individuals were saying these words and phrases at that hiking area, but that they were also saying the same exact identical thing at UCSD. Now hear me out. When I was making those videos, I was stating that they were not only saying GangStalk and oh my god, GangStalk weird, GangStalk suck my dick, but that they were also saying GangStalk, why don't you come and steal our stuff? A threat while they're saying GangStalk, and GangStalk, why don't you call the cops and get her out of here? Another type of threat while GangStalk is being said. Now, I also stated in quite a few of those videos that the same exact identical thing was being said at UCSD, except for when they were saying at UCSD on 2 separate dates in the Price Center, that on each date, separate sets of students walked by me and said, GangStalk, why don't you go and steal her stuff? GangStalk, why don't you call the cops on her? Okay, was being said at UCSD. So instead of them at UCSD saying GangStalk, why don't you come and steal her stuff, they would say GangStalk, why don't you go and steal her stuff. Just bear with me and you'll understand why all this is happening. Now, in organized stalking, gang stalking expeditions, what they do in part is sensitize you to words, phrases, physical gestures, sounds, colors. They will engage in threats as well. And then once they know you've been sensitized to them by classically conditioning you to be sensitive to them, Google that. Classical conditioning is where they will make you classically condition your mind to a stimuli. The stimuli being what is repeated, what is repeatedly being said, what is repeatedly being done through physical gestures, what is what they constantly and will repeatedly represent to you. Okay, so Google and YouTube sensitization methods in gang stalking and or organized stalking. It's all over the internet. Repeating words, phrases, and physical gestures is all over the internet to be a methodology of gang stalking and gang stalking sensitization, so Google it. And you can also YouTube learning disabled woman catches gang stalker admitting sent to harass, read comments. I literally caught 3 teenagers, 3 of 6 different individuals admitting that they were intentionally put in my physical presence to engage in these physical gestures. Okay, after I was already posting on the internet for at least 9 months that people were getting around me and doing these things. So go to that YouTube video, okay, and also look at what's in the description of it. Cross-reference all dates to statements to evidence, and you will see that I was already telling the truth, because I believe that in that YouTube video, in the description of it, is another YouTube video that was made before those 3 teenagers were caught admitting to what they admitted to. Now, that will automatically prove to you that that's being done. Also, on 2 separate dates, I caught 3 separate UCSD students admit to me in a hidden running tape recorder that they were put in my physical presence to engage in these physical gestures. 2 of them admitted it at the bus stop at Gilman Court and Myers on UCSD property. The second one admitted it at a bus stop 2 days later. I believe that occurred in October 7th, 2013 and October 10th or 9th, 2013. And that bus stop was right at the intersection of where that La Jolla Village Square Drive is at, where the Ralph's is on one side of the street and the CVS is on the other. Okay? Now, on November 20th, 2013, I was on UCSD property. That day was a massive day for evidence, and I'll explain it in a second. Let me see how many minutes have gone by. Okay, now I'm going to have to start talking fast so I can include as much evidence in this video as possible. So the best thing to do is go back and listen to this video at least twice. Okay, listen to it, then listen to it twice so you can go back and pick apart what I'm saying and then cross-reference the material once you look up my descriptions. Do what I tell you to do. Now, because this is going to be a massive video, evidence video. Now, on November 20th, 2013, I was on UCSD campus, and some UCSD security guards started bothering me as I'm innocently, literally innocently, every syllable that's coming out of my mouth is the absolute complete truth. Now, on November 20th, 2013, I was on UCSD property, walking with my bike, okay? And so a UCSD campus police officer approached me and started asking me my name. Okay, I said, well, what do you want to know my name for? And when he said that, I pulled out my video camera. Then he started saying, well, what do you want to cause trouble for? Every time you're here, you cause trouble. So that right there in itself should tell you they already knew who I was, because they're claiming every time I was there, I caused trouble. I don't. Every time I went on that campus, I minded my own business, bothered not a soul, stayed to myself, didn't do anything illegal at all in any way, shape, or form. But here's the thing. In organized stalking, gang stalking expeditions, what they want to do is create events in order to induce, they're drama skits is what they are. They're physical drama skits that are tailored physically and verbally in order to excite you, gaslight you about things they've done in the past and or what they're doing currently. Okay, so just bear with me. So I got on my video camera and I said, well, you're asking me my name. You're not asking me why you're asking me my name while I'm doing nothing wrong. So what's going on? And they go, well, why do you gotta cause all this problems? I go, what are you talking about? So then he walked away from me. So they were given some type of thing that day where a bunch of different student groups had set up booths and stuff on the sidewalk. So I'm slowly walking by all them. The police got in front of me and were walking. And so I thought to myself, well, this is an opportunity because right now they're in my physical presence. They're close by me. So once I continued to walk closer towards the Geisel Library, okay, they stopped. One of them, a couple of them went on, and then one of them was left behind. So I approached him and I said, look, I go, I'm being, and while a tape recorder is running and recording it, I go, I'm being gang stalked on this campus, okay? And I go, I'm being harassed in specific ways. And as I was talking to him, I was taping my statements. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up YouTube right now so you can go to the YouTube, video to watch it. But before I do that, this is a separate issue, but yet connected. go to YouTube and bring this up and save it into a playlist, like create a playlist called Leslie being gang-stalked evidence. Save it into that playlist, okay, and then go back to this after you listen to my following statements. Okay, that video right there is me literally catching a San Diego a San Diego park ranger admitting that they came to Rose Canyon as a result of retaliation because I sent San Diego Police Chief Zimmerman evidence tweets of me being gang-stalked, okay, 22 hours before. So hold that. This is massive current evidence, and it absolutely applies, because this illegal lodging ticket is why I was at the courthouse concerning the evidence you heard at the beginning of this video pertaining to San Diego prosecutors and public defenders saying GangStalk, oh my God, laughing while they're saying it and saying suck my dick. Okay? That, me being in that building that day on October 23rd, 2015 is a result of the illegal lodging ticket I got from this event, which the San Diego public defender is telling me that this video cannot be admitted as evidence. Okay, she's using a bullshit excuse that if it's used, it'll show that you were camping there. Can you believe that stupid shit? Even though the San Diego police, when they came, took video pictures of the tent and everything. So she's lying. Okay, and I think I've already proved their involvement. Now, I also want to make another statement before I go to that UCSD video. As this park ranger is talking to me, okay, and in the a video that was made before this video, see, because when I was videotaping this whole entire event, and the video, in fact, now my power bar for my batteries is blinking right now, so if this video stops while I'm in the middle of talking, it's just what happened, okay, that, you know, the batteries ran out. But I made at least 3 separate videos pertaining to this event as it was unfolding. I played to this San Diego to this San Diego park ranger some audio evidence you're about ready to hear, and to the 3 San Diego police officers that came once they arrived. And the audio evidence that they were played, okay, has got GangStalking being yelled at me. In fact, I'll play it right now before, just in case the battery runs out. Okay, what you're about ready to hear as soon as it comes up, and let's see if it stalls at all. Okay. Let me show you this picture here real fast. See if it comes up. Now, why is Instagram taking so long for my stuff to come up? Do you see this book? It says Electronic Torture, Electronic Rape, Technology, and Gang-Stalking at the Post Office, written by Jewel Cran. And the reason why I brought that up was because they created the homelessness of me, the gang-stalking did, by stealing my rent that was mailed, certified mail return receipt, through the United States Postal Service. Look at the title of this book, Electronic Torture, Electronic Rape, Technology, and Gang-Stalking at the Post Office, by Jewel Cran. It's a snap screenshot of the book, of the face of the book. And what I'm going to play right here, alright, hold on. What I'm going to play right here is a 15-second long segment of an audio file of an event that took place on Gilman Road 8 days after I talked to this UCSD campus police officer. Do you hear these 2 men say gang-stalk together? Then one says gang-stalking. Then that same one says gang-stalking, I'm going to F you up. Now this was played to at least 12 different San Diego police officers. And why is it taking so long for Alright, listen. Listen to it again. Gang-stalk, gang-stalking, gang-stalking, I'll fuck you up. Listen. Okay, now this event occurred 8 days after I told that UCSD campus police officer that individuals were getting around me on a daily basis and saying GangStalk, oh my god, GangStalk, weird, GangStalk, crazy. Everywhere I went, every single day on their campus. Every single day. So what I'm doing right now is going through my playlist on YouTube so I can bring that YouTube video title up. Now, this is going to be a two-part video series, so if this video abruptly stops, look at the YouTube videos that are dedicated to this channel, whether they're titled or not, so you can see the continuation of these statements, okay? And or look in the in the link, okay? I'm sorry, in the description of this YouTube video, so you can see the continuation of these statements pertaining to this video. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. I apologize that it's taken so long for these playlists to come up. So, now, as a reason, I'm going to play you some more additional evidence as well. Now, the audio evidence you just heard, one of the two men that played a role in it was one of the men that was camping out right next to the hiking area off of Gilman Road and Gilman Court. Okay, he was later caught denying it while he's saying be nice, and if you go back and listen to the audio you just heard, you'll hear him say GangStalk, be nice. Okay. Now, I made a video concerning that as well. Now, just in case the video stops before I can show you this YouTube title of me in this conversation with this UCSD campus police officer on November 20th, 2013, what I want you to do is go to Google and type in UCSD and Law Library, are they networking gang stalking? Okay? Absolutely. That's got massive amounts of evidence in it, including the video that I'm talking about that I'm trying to bring up right now. And I tried to do this before the video started, but every time you minimize a window and then bring it back up, it still has to go through all these playlists. So, so again, make sure that you go to that blog, because the video that I'm trying to bring up right now is in that blog. Now, GangStalk was also caught on audio in Rose Canyon as well. It was caught on hundreds of audio files happening around me at UCSD. It was caught on audio files happening inside the San Diego Police Department headquarters. Inside the San Diego... Alright, here it is. Alright, now, I just brought up the playlist, and I'm going to bring up the video now. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because you can go to Google and you can type in illegal GPS tracking of a gang stalking target cell phone. They will also hack into the phone and use it as a video camera. They will also use it as a microphone, so they can literally hear everything I'm stating right now as I speak to you. Okay? Now, I want you to look at this. This is the YouTube title for you to go to there, right there. 11/27/13, learning disabled woman tells UCSD police how she's gang stalked. Now look at the published date, December 2nd, 2013. You'll hear me clearly tell him how I'm being gang stalked on their campus. Now, what did you hear at the beginning of this YouTube video? San Diego prosecutors and public defenders saying, oh my god, gang stalk, and suck my dick. And they said it more than once, and you hear me tell this guy, this campus police officer, that they're getting along all my routes on UCSD campus and repeating GangStalk, oh my god, weird, and crazy. Now let me go back to some other videos in this particular playlist. This playlist is inside the Higgins, Higgins, GGGG YouTube channel. So look at all the videos, the playlist dedicated to that YouTube account. This one right here is a video of me trying to make a police report on a separate date a few months later, okay, that I'm being gang stalked on UCSD campus, and he gives me bullshit excuses of why I can't do it. So bring that up as well, okay. Now, I want you to also understand, on that same day, November 20th, 2013, I caught a UCSD library security guard admitting that a staged complaint can cause me to be banned. Okay, so go to YouTube and type in, I think that video is, yeah, this, go to YouTube and type this in. This happened on the same date. It wasn't published to the internet though till a couple months later, because I was afraid of taking the audio. I was afraid of putting the microcard of the audio of the event into a video. I was afraid of making I made a video concerning it, but I was afraid of putting the video disc into my computer because they were erasing videos at UCSD. So I waited a couple months before I did it. So go to that. Learning disabled woman exposes library security admitting stage complaint can cause her to be banned. This happened on the same day. After that UCSD campus police officer...
Alright, look at this. I want you to see the time and date. The month is 11 November 20th, 2013.
Okay.
This video...
In the video, shows me showing the tape recorder showing that it happened on the same date. Okay. Now, see, what I did was I went into the Geisel library after I talked to that UCSD campus police officer and told him how I'm being gang-stalked. And then that's where this event occurred. Okay? Admitting stage complaints can cause you to be banned. Now, I want you to look at this tweet right here, or this text message they sent to my phone. What do you see right here? It says, staging events to ban you from UCSD. The perpetrators are literally sending me text messages to my phone, including text messages that state, we're sending the police to your area. You're going to get a ticket for illegal lodging or arrested. Now look at what this says. This says, staging events to ban you from UCSD. It was sent to my phone on this date, January 3rd, 2015. I'm sorry, yeah, 2015. Now, they didn't ban me permanently from UCSD until March, through a letter giving no excuse why they did it. Okay, now this is a bunch of the text messages that they sent to my phone. What do you see in these text messages? Gang stalking mentioned, repeated. Gang stalking will fuck you up. That's what was said in the November 28th audio you just heard concerning those two men harassing me on Gilman Road. Okay? Look at the date it was sent, December 29th, 2014. Okay, a year and a month later. A year and 1 month and 1 day later. Okay? Alright. Getting a citation tomorrow for illegal lodging if tent is still there. Remember that remember that video? Okay, of the San Diego Park Ranger? We gonna human traffic you. Okay. To Leslie K. Williams, this skanked out red ass whore. This is pertinent as well. Government worker and cyber surveillance of homeless. Okay. That absolutely matters right there. Jonathan, well, that was me replying to them. Okay. Repeating GangStalk. Here's the one where they claim they've hacked into my phone. Change the message delivery time. Hack your phone. So go to Google and research how gang stalking will track your phone, okay, and use it as a GPS tracker, okay, in order to stage events towards you, including at places that you might be camping at. Here's one right here. Target individuals won't receive SSI due to gang stalking. Okay. Time to gang stalking, bitch. We'll kill you soon. While you're sleeping so you can hear us approaching, bitch. Won't kill you. Will kill and rape Leslie Williams. That's just one of the phone numbers of 4 that have sent text messages to my phone. These were sent to the San Diego Police Chief, to the San Diego Detective Bernstein on September 1st, 2015, and she did not care at all and would investigate at all, period, at all, in any way, shape, or form. Now, it's all over the internet that these filthy red-ass animal whores create homelessness of the targets that they're gang stalking. They also sent me 3 letters in the mail. One letter don't make no sense. The other 2 letters, one states that I will lose my benefits because of gang stalking, and that they have elevated the gang stalking of me to level 4. Now, I want you to also pay attention to this. I requested a trial pertaining to this illegal lodging ticket I got in Rose Canyon, pertaining to what that YouTube video is about concerning the San Diego Park Ranger. How did they know where I was? I told him that I baited them to come to me as a result of me tweeting San Diego Police Chief Zimmerman evidence of me being gang-stalked. He said it worked. I didn't really bait them in reference to why I actually sent the tweets. But what I was saying to him was to bait him to see if he would admit anything, and he did. Okay? So, the San Diego Public Defender's Office is trying to claim that this cannot be admitted in court at the trial because I'm pleading not guilty. But they will absolutely admit a falsified police report, which I've already gotten concerning that event, and their videos that they've captured from their chest cameras. Even though those videos should show me showing them the following evidence. Rose Canyon is right up the street, about 2.5 blocks from where this event occurred at. The same exact verbal harassment, GangStalk being said, was caught in Rose Canyon. This is the same exact words and phrases being repeated around me on a Yucca Valley bus route Landers 11 months before. 169 miles away from La Jolla, where the Thanksgiving event occurred at that you just heard. Now, the Thanksgiving event, Instagram only allows you to upload a 15-second long video, or audio or video. That's the way Instagram works. But understand this and be clear. The event that happened in reference to the Thanksgiving event, the day it occurred, okay, that individual was saying, GangStalk, oh my God. The same exact thing that you heard at the very beginning of this video concerning the San Diego prosecutors and the public defenders saying the same exact thing. In closing, I also remember I was stating that they were yelling GangStalk, oh my God, suck my dick in the videos that I made off in that wooded area off of Gilman Road and Gilman Court. I also have at least 100 audio files of me, personal audio files that I made while I was alone, concerning me logging the things I was experiencing on UCSD campus. And I was saying that they were saying GangStalk, suck my dick on that campus as well. So why are prosecutors who should not know that I'm experiencing any of this, especially in this way, okay, be saying these words? And even if they did know that I was experiencing it, why would they be saying it? While my public defender is standing right next to them. On March 23rd, on October 23rd, 2015, Department 9, 2nd floor, it was caught on tape as the door was opening. I opened the door and was standing there with it open while I was debating if I was going to go to the bathroom or not before I entered it, and it was caught because they wanted me to hear it. Why is a male public defender saying suck my dick, why other individuals are saying oh my God and GangStalk? And here's another thing, I also made audio files, and I think I might have even made videos, I'm not sure though, of me stating that as GangStalk and oh my God and suck my dick were being said at that camping area off of Gilman Road and Gilman Court and at UCSD, people were laughing. I can prove it. And the only way that I'll never be able to prove it is that if I'm arrested again for illegal lodging before this trial transpires, or if I'm put in jail or detention as a result of the verdict of the trial, and then they steal the evidence while the evidence is in their custody, because I carry it with me every day. And when they take you into custody, they take everything from you, they log it, and then it's in their possession for the entire time while I'm in jail. When I go to detention, they're going to put me in jail. I have no doubt about it in my mind at all. I will be assaulted and or raped. I will be claimed that I am a problem or a threat to myself or others by inmates, by one inmate or more. and or by San Diego Sheriff's deputies or whoever else runs and operates that detention center I am put in, no matter what it is, whether it's a San Diego County jail, a detention center, a prison, whatever facility they put me in. I guarantee you that they will set me up, claim that I'm assaulting people or bothering people, okay, and they will also get other inmates to corroborate whatever story is said about me. Make no mistake about it, because I experienced it already when they put me in jail, when a UCSD campus police officer with SDPD police officers came to that wooded area off the Gilman Road in Gilman Court on November 10, 2014 and arrested me, and then the San Diego Public Defender's Office railroaded me out of my chance for a trial and illegally put me criminally on summary probation without my consent or knowledge before he did it. Thank you for listening, everybody. My name is Leslie Williams. I do live in San Diego, California. And what I'm going to try and do in this video before it stops is I'm going to go back to the text messages, bring them up, and so I can show you the text message. Go to that blog, because there's been massive videos made pertaining to these text messages. So go to that blog, and what I'm going to do, try to bring this up before this video stops, is I'm going to bring up the YouTube video of how it shows them. Look at this one. Remember how I said that they were saying, GangStalk, why don't you come and steal our stuff? Look at this one they sent me. GangStalk, why don't you come and take our stuff? We'll fuck you up. Leslie Williams will be killed. Okay? That's one of them they sent me right there. Okay? That was sent to me on Christmas Day 2014. Let's take a look at the other ones. The light green are the messages they're sending me. The dark green ones are my replies to them. Fuck you, bitch, we'll come in to get you. The rain made your tent wet. Gang stalking will fuck you up, just like the Thanksgiving event. Our Colony 5 has been destroyed. That's Rose Canyon. Okay? That's the code word I use for it. Okay, what else do we got? Yeah, that's where they try to claim targets are crazy. Trespassing is a criminal offense, illegal lodging. Okay. That's the one to pay attention to right there. I'm sending the police to your location now for illegal lodging and trespassing. Explain that to social services when you get arrested again. Because when they put me in jail for any illegal lodging ticket, okay, and if I'm in jail for more than 30 days, I automatically lose social services benefits and social security. Is this how they human traffic women? They create the homelessness, track them to their hiking area, arrest them for illegal lodging or ticketed for them, then use the courts to put them in jail for more than 30 days, so the benefits will be lost, so when the target is released, they have no money to depend on to eat. This is then, okay, and the fines that are also associated to these tickets are done so that the money that the target already has is taken. So when the target is released, they have nothing, bringing them closer to extreme destituting circumstances where then men are propped up to offer casually and nicely offer them sex for money. Human trafficking. This is also occurring around the same time that my renewal for low-income driven repayment plan is being reviewed through Department of Federal Student Loans, and those agreements were made on the very phones they're claiming they've hacked into. So go to Google and type in how gang stalking will hack into your phone, use it as a microphone, a GPS tracker, and the camera on the phone. Do it. These are nothing but schemes brought about through the clever tracking of a target and the illegal surveillance of a target. They create the homelessness and then use the illegal lodging tickets to create the circumstances that are then exploited for the human trafficking. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams, and this is how it operates. And I've been saying it all along, that they were going to use the homelessness against me to create such bad destitution where I can be they can either apply for illegal syndicated probate control and apply for benefits in my name, okay, or co-opt the existing ones that are in my name, or use it to create such bad financial destitution to try and bring me closer to the human trafficking, including using the federal student loans for debt bondage, which I've already told the Department of Education that they were going to attempt to do, and they didn't care at all. They were sent a massive amount of evidence this thick through certified mail return receipt through the United States Postal Service. They got it, signed for it, but yet when I talked to them on the phone, they claimed they never got it. So go to that blog, UCSD and Law Library. Are they networking gang stalking? Through their surveillance, they're taking the information pertaining to when your social services reviews are up for, pertaining to how social services and social security works in reference to what can cause a client to lose it. Okay, I caught the same exact identical harassment inside of social security and social services. Gang stalking being said around me. Absolutely, the video's already online, so go to that blog, okay? The point being is that they do these things by getting into your personal life, your social security information, your social services information, hacking into your phone and using it as a GPS tracker so they can stage events and physical interactions towards you where you might be camping or resting, so they can give you the illegal lodging ticket to use the courts to bring about the effects that then produce the circumstances that bring you to the exploitation. While they deny it, okay, and claim Miss Williams is crazy. She thinks we're doing all this to her to human traffic her. Well, why do I got text messages stating that we're going to human traffic you? Why won't the police do nothing about it? Why have they denied my right to make a police report that I'm factually being gang stalked and investigated, even though they were called and visited by me anywhere between 19 and 30 separate occasions between 2011 up until the date I got the last illegal lodging ticket, August 9, 2015. They've denied my right each and every time. So go to that blog. And look at also, go to Google and type in how many San Diego Police Department officers have been put in prison for sexual harassment and rape. Then go to YouTube and type in similarities between gang stalking and human trafficking. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. You do the math. Now, these voice prints of these public defenders and these prosecutors, will I ever be able to find the right lawyer in order to sue them for this verbal harassment, which is identical that was caught in Rose Canyon at the hiking area off of Gilman Court and Gilman Road, where UCSD Campus Police and SDPD came to. Then we got the confession of the San Diego Park Ranger openly admitting that they came to that area as a result of retaliation concerning me sending tweets to San Diego Police Chief Zimmerman 22 hours before. How did they know where I was at? Why is the San Diego Public Defender claiming that I cannot admit that video confession in court? The San Diego Public Defender's Office were directly connected to the railroading of me concerning the November 10th arrest at the Gilman Court and Gilman Road hiking area, where UCSD Campus Police and SDPD were involved. And I've been all over the internet since 2011 exposing how SDPD is directly connected to gang stalking and how gang stalking is directly connected to human trafficking. So fellow American citizens, you do the math. Do you really think that individuals, I got 1,000 audio files of individuals getting around me every day and saying gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalk, weird, suck my dick, crazy, even including by people that are in places that are already there before I arrive and enter the place. I just made 2 videos about it yesterday. Haven't uploaded them yet. Yeah, so you do the math. Cross-reference what's in that blog to what's in this video. Do the math. Cross-reference, synthesize, look at all dates, look at all my statements, then look at the evidence that was caught, and you'll absolutely be able to see these crimes happening to me as a result of organized crime in the system. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. Thank you for listening, everybody. Today's date is November 1st, 2011. I'm sorry. Today's date is November 1st, 2015. And if I'm arrested for illegal lodging, especially before this trial is concluded about me or ticketed for it, it will be directly connected to gang stalking. No matter who plays a role in it, how it comes about, how it's created, I mean, how the event unfolds, who plays a role in it, including any type of law enforcement, any type, especially SDPD, or any law enforcement that's connected to the county and or city of San Diego. I'm also predicting them flattening my tire again and or stealing my bike. I gotta go. Today's date is November 1st, 2015. Please say a prayer for my safety. Thank you.